Howdy folks, Tex Grebner here with Tex Grebner Outdoors. New videos every Saturday, so if you don't want to miss out on your Tex Grebner Outdoors Saturday morning cartoon awesomeness, make sure to click subscribe, check the notification box, and check my channel every Saturday for new videos. I love reading your comments, and I really do appreciate all of you that watch. Smash that thumbs up button, because we're in for a reality check here, and I'm probably going to piss a lot of people off. First of all, I don't make bug out bag videos simply because I already live in the middle of nowhere. Where the hell am I gonna bug out to? Generally speaking, I don't travel anywhere that I couldn't feasibly walk back home to my house from with a little bit of physical effort, provided that I'm not injured. So I'm never more than a day's walk from where I actually live. So I don't have a bug out bag, because where the hell would I bug out to? Now while I'm at it, okay, take your 3-day assault pack by Condor, take a 5.56 ammo cannon, stick it in the bottom of that bastard, and walk around the block and tell me how much fun that was. Okay, Wolverines, we've got that sorted out. While I'm at it, I don't like all this mole ninja archery crap perpetuating this fantasy of wilderness survival. Wilderness survival is about getting your ass back to civilization, not about Wolverine-style homesteading. They're two different topics. And I don't like bushcraft, because bushcraft is cool, but bushcraft sucks. The sad fact is, a lot of bushcraft techniques are illegal to hunt with. And if you can't actually hunt with it, skills that are not learned in an adrenalized state cannot be replicated in an adrenalized state. So I don't like bushcraft, because if you don't hunt, I can't take you seriously, because how do you even know if it works? Now there are some very skilled, masterful, primitive skills artists, simply artisans out there, that make my ability as a hunter completely pale in comparison, and they have my utmost respect. But I refuse to perpetuate this mole ninja survival archery bullshit on my channel, because, and here's where it gets a little bit sticky, Fred Bear said that you can go awful hungry hunting with a bow and arrow. And I am a hunter of average skill. Survival videos on YouTube are sexy, because they present you with something that distracts you from your everyday life. It's sexy. It's exotic. It's a fantasy. It's not you making sure that you get to work on time. It's not you making sure that you actually take time and work out. It's not you doing meal prep to make sure that you don't go over your daily caloric intake for your maintenance calories, to make sure that you can live a long and happy life in a civilized society. Survival is a fantasy that is sexy and can be marketed very easily to the uninitiated. That is not to say the ignorant, okay? I'm just saying that I refuse to market bullshit to the uninitiated, giving them quick fixes for problems that don't even exist. However, if I do come up with some extra cash on the side, I may eventually put to the test some of these gimmicks, like these folding survival bows. Some of you nerds out there This is what I would really be into. I want you to make me up a pen and paper, roll the dice style, Dungeons and Dragons format for a wilderness survival pen and paper tabletop board game. Okay? I'm 100% serious about this. You set a rabbit snare. If you roll a 6, you catch a snare. If you roll a 3, you know what I mean. If you roll a 6, you catch a rabbit in your snare. If you roll anything else, your health drops. And so really, truly, survival is a sexy fantasy that is easily marketable, because if you are actually in a survival situation, your rent or your mortgage isn't actually a problem anymore. Truly. So I'm not going to perpetuate the bullshit to the uninitiated. If you are hunting for meat, use a rifle. But a rifle or a bow or a slingshot or whatever, a BB gun, none of it matters if you don't have a pre-existing skill set as a hunter to be able to approach your game from upwind so that they don't run away. None of it matters if you don't already have skills as a hunter. When shit happens, you don't rise to the occasion, you fall to your level of mastery. And bad news for you, hunting is hard. Granted, that's also why I enjoy it, and I unashamedly hunt for sport. Because if you've paid attention to my hunting videos over my career on YouTube, the game has run me a merry chase, and I am very rarely successful. Survival shows are great for setting their contestants up for failure. If I had an actual survival show, I would send some dudes or chicks up to a game-rich environment, let them actually apply primitive skills to take down a moose. But that's not actually sexy, because you want these survival show contestants to actually suffer with inferior amounts of game and create pointless drama by having them try to catch mice, because survival shows aren't geared around actually survival. It's geared around the drama. Let's say you take somebody up to Alberta, Canada in the middle of the moose rut. You give them a traditional bow, and obviously they're a traditional bow hunter. You give them 5 days to kill a moose and no supplemental food. Now we've got the scenario of the bush plane has been grounded by a storm. They need to kill a moose. Guess what? Odds are, maybe, just maybe, they're going to kill a moose by day 3 if they're a good hunter, we're theoretically speaking. But once they get that moose on the ground and they've got 500 pounds of meat, the drama is over, because they're no longer suffering, and people don't want to see it. They want to see the survival drama play out in these miserable people's desperation. A hunting show based around survival is what I would want to watch. But hunting for subsistence only works in a game-rich environment where you don't have to work terribly hard. Newsflash, that's why we came up with agriculture, so that we didn't have to hunt. But I think that I've probably ranted at you long enough. I don't have a bug-out bag. I don't believe in perpetuating the fantasy of survival equipment that is being marketed to the uninitiated, and frankly, I have a real problem with it. And bushcraft sucks because we've found better ways of doing shit. That doesn't mean that I'm not interested in bushcraft and that I don't respect bushcraft on the whole. I just don't like the stereotype fantasy that people in the bushcraft community that lack killer instinct perpetuate. It's all well and good to do it for fun. I'm not telling you not to. I'm just saying I'm not into it. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Hope this video didn't suck too bad. And make sure to check the notification box because you don't want to miss out on any of your Tex Grebner Outdoors Saturday morning cartoon awesomeness. As always, God bless all my sportsmen of America. Join the NRA to protect our rights. Please check out my friends over at SOETacticalgear.com. Thank you very much to those of you involved in law enforcement and those of you serving in the military. And thanks for watching Tex Grebner Outdoors.